Hey guys, DJ Jack once again back with you in another video. I'm not sure if you guys know about Def Leppard, but they released a new song recently called Just Like 73. It's really, really good. And if you have not heard it, you guys are going to be impressed how good it sounds. And speaking of Def Leppard, not only are they doing their stadium tour with Journey and Steve Miller and parts of the shows around the country, they're going with Cheap Trick too. Like, parts of the show is going to be Steve Miller, parts of it's going to be Cheap Trick. But Def Leppard just had a concert on July 1st, a Sirius XM special on the station Classic Rewind. If you have Sirius XM, you definitely want to go to the Sirius XM app and look up Classic Rewind in Def Leppard's LA Garage is what it's called. And they killed it. They knocked it out of the ballpark. And it has a video included, but I was basically just wanting to not really watch the video. I wanted to watch them perform. I watched them perform, but I really wanted to hear how they sounded. And they are still can rock. Def Leppard can perform. If you have not seen Def Leppard in concert, and if you're going to see them on the stadium tour this year, you're in for a treat. I'm going to see them at Citizens Bank Park in Philly with my friend Rob, who I go to a lot of concerts with at the Allmore Music Hall. We saw a Beatles come together concert a few months ago, and we're going to see Def Leppard, Journey, and Steve Miller at the Citizens Bank Park. I'm really looking forward to it. Journey and Def Leppard are my two favorite rock bands of all time and favorite bands in the 80s, and I'm just so excited to see them. I'm glad my friend Rob got me tickets, because guess what? This show is going to be awesome. And Def Leppard, they're just so impressive. Like, when I was listening to the Sirius XM LA Garage concert special on Classic Rewind's, like, one episode special or something on the Sirius XM app today, and I had it hooked to my Bluetooth speaker, I was just amazed. They started off sounding a little bit like slow and stuff with AC, sounding like Joe Elliott was kind of sounding like AC/DC a little bit, like Brian Johnston. I mean, it's actually because they were doing like the album that just celebrated 40 years, and this year it's 41. Manoia or something, I forget how to pronounce it. It's the one that came out in 1983. I forget how to pronounce it correctly. I don't want to pronounce it incorrect, so I'm just gonna say it was their recent album that released in 1983, basically the one that just celebrated its anniversary recently last year. It celebrated 40 years. Very, very exciting. It had Photograph on it. Full In or something was great. All those songs were amazing, and I was just impressed how well Def Leppard still could perform them, It's absolutely incredible, and it's just amazing, guys. It's amazing. And if you have not seen this concert, you gotta watch it. You really do, on Sirius XM. And then watch it and also listen to how good Def Leppard sounds. And they did pretty good with their new song, Just Like 73. Apparently, their album that they released in 2022, one of their recent albums, was supposed to have like a 60 track or something, but instead they kind of didn't finish it or something and had the last track, which is called Just Like 73, that they finally released on July the 2nd. And if you haven't heard Just Like 73, this is the song I'm telling you. You gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it. It was well that they saved it for 2 years later or something to release, because they got it perfect. They also did it with somebody else, but I forget. But Def Leppard was basically the main, people on the track. And because they're the ones, and it also became one of the most streaming songs of last week or something. It got, nominated at the end of the week for best, stream song or something, or song around worldwide or something, listening worldwide or something. It's really interesting. So if you haven't heard it yet, definitely go listen to it, and definitely watch Def Leppard's LA Garage concert on the Sirius XM app, because you guys are just going to be blown away how good Def Leppard can perform, and you guys will still be impressed. So hit that subscribe button, let me know what you guys think, and also tell me, who are your favorite bands from the 80s? If you had to pick your favorite 80s band, who would you pick? For me, I just said I'd pick Journey and Def Leppard, because they're my all-time favorites. I mean, Cheap Trick was a 70s, so I mean, they did have a song come out, like Flame and stuff, that album from, I believe, the late 80s, 1988 or something. That was a good album, but their early stuff, like the 70s stuff, is just the best. And I wish it was Cheap Trick coming, not Steve Miller. I mean, Steve Miller is still going to be good and all, but I really wish it was Cheap Trick. I wish we were getting the Cheap Trick show, but we're not. But at least I'll still get to see Def Leppard and Journey, two of my favorite bands. I mean, Cheap Trick would be really great because I would be in heaven if it was Cheap Trick, Def Leppard, and Journey for the whole tour, for the whole stadium tour. But parts of it Steve Miller and parts of it Cheap Trick. I don't think Heart's going to be able to do it like they had scheduled shows because Ann Wilson was just diagnosed with some kind of cancer. Ann Wilson, I mean. So I don't know how long if they're even gonna join them or not for their shows they were supposed to make appearances. I think now it's just Cheap Trick and Def Leppard and Journey now and Steve Miller. So, it's a shame. Hopefully she recovers. All praise to Ann Wilson. All praise to her. So she recovers and she can get back on the road. Hit that subscribe button. We'll talk later.